Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Curse of Oak Island Season 10 opens as teen vows to follow science and a tunnel in the money pit. The Curse of Oak Island returned last night for the premiere of Season 10, and it's clear that this year, the team is determined to use science and technology to uncover the treasure. The Lagina brothers have been digging up Oak Island for 10 years now, but never before have they had such an array of scientific tools at their disposal. For Marty Lagina, it's now all about the science. The last few seasons have seen the guys put more and more faith in archaeologists and archaeology, and they now have an XRF, X-ray fluorescence, machine and an XRD, X-ray diffraction, machine, both of which help to analyze the composition of artifacts. The show started with a quick rundown of the key areas that will require investigation this year. One of the first things mentioned was the use of moon technology, a groundbreaking system for mapping the island under the surface. But unfortunately, this will take a few months. Other things on the to-do list included uncovering more artifacts from Lot 8, more studies in the swamp area, and also further trips abroad, such as to Portugal and England, to establish links between Europe, the Templar Knights, and Oak Island. However, Marty was very clear when he stressed that their main focus should be uncovering whatever is giving the high readings of gold and silver in the water under the money pit. The Curse of Oak Island team hopes to find the gold in the water. Since last year, geologist Dr. Ian Spooner has been taking samples from underground water, and he keeps finding traces of gold and silver, too much for it to be from natural deposits. This year, he's been tasked with taking more samples so he can pinpoint exactly where the guys should dig for the treasure. And Marty wants him to do this really quickly. Ian is already super interested in the area surrounding the garden shaft. This was a searcher shaft discovered by the guys in 2017, but subsequently abandoned. Ian has now said that gold in the water suggests a deposit of treasure may be down there. In last night's episode, the drill team, headed by Charles Barkhouse and Terry Matheson, unearthed a 5-foot wide tunnel at 103 feet in the money pit area. Again, using new science, the team stuck a camera down the drill shaft and was actually able to view the broken timbers of a tunnel. This was the first time ever that the team was able to view a structure underground. The guys were then able to map the tunnel using sonar imaging. The Oak Island team tracked the direction of new tunnel, and there was even more excitement when surveyor Steve Gutill indicated that the tunnel might be heading toward the garden shaft. There's more. The guys were able to extract some of the wood timber. The wood looked really old and had possibly been worked using a medieval adze tool. Unfortunately, the carbon-14 dating was somewhat inclusive, giving an age range of over 200 years, but the earliest date possible was the 1640s, which could put it in the time period of depositors. There's a long way to go in this season, with over 20 episodes waiting for us, but it's already looking very exciting and promises to be an action-packed year. And as Marty said at the start of the show, I want to get to the bottom of it this year. This year, I mean it, Uck. We gotta get it done, guys. In the dusky glow of dawn, Oak Island stood silent yet brimming with secrets, an enigmatic sentinel of the Atlantic's relentless waves. Season 10 of The Curse of Oak Island began with a palpable sense of urgency and determination. The air was thick with anticipation as the team assembled, each member carrying a blend of hope, skepticism, and a resolute commitment to uncovering the truth. Marty and Rick Lagina, the steadfast brothers at the heart of this quest, stood side by side, gazing at the island that had become an inseparable part of their lives. The previous season's revelations had only deepened their conviction that they were on the brink of something monumental. Armed with the latest scientific advancements and a renewed vow to let evidence and data guide their every step, The Laginos were ready to plunge deeper into the mysteries of the Money Pit. The Money Pit, a name whispered with reverence and trepidation, had long been the focal point of the island's allure. Its depths had swallowed men and fortunes alike, offering only tantalizing glimpses of its treasures. But the team was undeterred. They had a new lead, a promising tunnel whose potential significance could not be overstated. "Science will be our lantern in this labyrinth," Rick declared, his voice steady yet tinged with excitement. The team had brought in cutting-edge ground-penetrating radar, GPR, and a suite of other high-tech tools, determined to peel back the layers of history with precision and care. Craig Tester, the meticulous engineer whose expertise had been crucial to their past successes, laid out the plan. The GPR scans had revealed a series of anomalies that suggested a tunnel branching off from the Money Pit. This tunnel, if it indeed existed, could be the key to unlocking the island's most closely guarded secrets. As the drilling rig roared to life, the team gathered around, eyes fixed on the operation with a mixture of hope and trepidation. The ground shook as the drill bit into the earth, and a hush fell over the group. Every clump of soil brought to the surface was a potential clue, a fragment of a centuries-old puzzle. Hours turned into days, and the team's resolve never wavered. They meticulously cataloged each find, from shards of pottery to mysterious wooden fragments. The deeper they delved, the more apparent it became that they were following in the footsteps of those who had come before, seekers whose stories were etched into the very bedrock of Oak Island. One evening, under a sky ablaze with stars, Marty gathered the team around a makeshift table strewn with their latest discoveries. "We're standing on the shoulders of giants," he said, holding up a weathered coin. "Each piece we find is a testament to the dreams and struggles of those who believed in this quest." The tunnel's path was becoming clearer with each passing day. The GPR data had been accurate, leading them to a series of wooden supports and stone-lined walls that hinted at human engineering. The excitement was infectious, and even the most skeptical team members couldn't help but be drawn into the growing sense of anticipation. As they followed the tunnel deeper, they encountered a section that seemed to have been intentionally collapsed. It was a deliberate act, perhaps meant to deter pursuers or safeguard whatever lay beyond. The team paused, faced with a decision that could alter the course of their search. Jack Begley, always eager and unyielding in his resolve, spoke up. "We need to clear it," he said, determination burning in his eyes. "Whatever they were trying to protect is worth the risk." With caution and precision, they began to clear the debris. It was painstaking work, but the team's synergy and shared purpose propelled them forward. Slowly, the tunnel began to open up, revealing a narrow passageway that seemed to stretch into darkness. Gary Drayton, the metal-detecting expert whose keen eye had uncovered countless treasures, took the lead. His metal detector beeped insistently, signaling something significant buried just ahead. With bated breath, the team watched as he carefully unearthed a small, intricately designed chest. The chest was sealed, its lock tarnished but intact. It was a moment that seemed to freeze in time. Rick and Marty exchanged glances, a silent agreement passing between them. With a nod, Marty took a deep breath and pried the chest open. Inside, nestled among layers of protective cloth, lay a collection of ancient documents and artifacts. There were maps, writings in old scripts, and a medallion bearing a symbol they had never seen before. The implications were staggering.